What's up, Magic lovers? Today we're going to be going over 3 versions of Card to Pocket. And because I know you sometimes ask, today we're going to be using the Night Flights by Steve Della. Alright, so for the first version, have the deck shuffled completely. Okay, do a couple of cuts. And you may proceed to having someone choose a card. So let's say they chose this card, and preferably you don't see what card it is that they chose, preferably, okay? And you have them choose and then shuffle their deck. All right, you can have them cut the deck, whatever you want, doesn't matter. Pharaoh the deck. Just mix the cards up really nicely. Show them that everything's mixed up, okay? All right. So at this point, you try to guess what card it is that they chose. Like, let's say, I think you chose this card. Wait, no, that's not it? Okay, you know what? I think I might have messed up this trick. What card did you actually choose? What card was it? 5 of spades? Huh. Pause, look confused. Tell them, I think that's kind of impossible because I actually put the 5 of spades in my pocket before this entire thing began. I put one card in my pocket, and that card just happened to be the 5 of spades. And that's the first version. Let's go over how this works. This wonderful version of Card to Pocket that I absolutely adore happens to use something that comes with a lot of decks nowadays. The wonderful double backer. And this is a very, very easy Card to Pocket routine. It begins off with your double backer in your pocket. You then continue with a normal deck. You shuffle the deck any way you like, really doesn't matter. They can choose any card. You can have them choose any card any way they like. And the whole point of that being is that you just have them choose a card, and that card just has to be controlled in any way you'd like back to the top of the deck. I actually don't remember what I did in the video, but I think I did something like, let's go ahead and cut this into the middle to try to mimic what I did here. I think I did something like a dribble control, where you dribble the cards on here. All right, pick up the cards here, right exactly where you dribbled, but you're not showing them that. So, dribbling cards, leaving, okay, that's a bit exaggerated, but you leave a little bit. All right, go to lift here, get your pinky break, square everything up. From the front, you look great. Look great from all angles pretty much, except for this one here. You then can, at this point, do a double undercut or start cutting cards to the table. Right? Nobody's the wiser here. You've already been controlled to the top. At this point, riffle shuffle, retaining that 6 of hearts at the top. At this point, you can continue to do more, do less. I like to do a fake reveal. Boom, that's the one you chose. No, that's not it, huh? I think I got something mixed up. At this point, you're going to get yourself a pinky break, very slight pinky break. And just remember, when you do get that pinky break, all you have to do is tilt this up. Just like this, tilt it up. It doesn't have to be tilted up all the way like this or anything like this. Tilt it up just slightly. And that little bit of an angle will cover that pinky break if you're not that good at getting a small, thin pinky break. All right, just tilt it up slightly. Boom, it's easy. Okay, you say, what was your card? 6 of hearts. That's interesting. That's the one card I put in my pocket, so it's impossible. Seriously, what card did you choose? 6 of hearts. You then reveal by pulling out of your pocket a single playing card. You say there's no way that's your card. There's no way you chose the 6 of hearts. And of course, you're gonna do a double lift at that point. Okay, so let's try that again. All right, you got your pinky break. Pull the card out. Say there's no way that you chose the 6 of hearts. Wow, because that was in my pocket, right? Now you know the secret. So apply this one. This one is great, and I think I'm going to be saving my favorite for last. So I'm going to go into a sleight of hand version for the second one. Number 2. Check this out. Give the deck a couple of quick shuffles just to make it look good, right? A couple of cuts after, and check this out. You have them pick a card anywhere at random. In this particular case, we have the 4 of clubs. Take that 4 of clubs, place it back into the deck anywhere you'd like. Proceed to give the deck a couple of cuts here, and another shuffle. And at this point, I like to talk to the spectator and tell them I'm going to guess exactly what card it is that they landed at. And hopefully I'll be able to guess exactly correct. And if I don't, hey, that'll be okay too, right? So I'm gonna say that you probably chose the 8 of diamonds. Is that right? 8 of diamonds? No? Okay. I give up. What was the card that you chose then? Which one? You know what? Actually go through the cards. That's what I want you to do. Go through the cards and go through and find your card and tell me which one of these cards is the card that you chose. You got it? Okay. Now place it in my hand. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean the card's not here? What was your card? It's not possible because I actually have a card here in my pocket, and that one card that I have here in my pocket happens to be 4 of clubs. Let's learn how it works. So this might be one of my favorite versions of card to pocket. Only for those in the know might know exactly what's going on here, right? But it's so fair because all the cards, they can be inspected. There's no special cards or anything like that. Just a regular deck of cards, freely chosen, freely shuffled, and I really do like that aspect. Now, when I say freely shuffled, I mean beforehand, which seems to convince people. If you do a couple shuffles afterwards, people just like, oh, they remember I shuffled the deck. So let's get into this. Let's say the deck is shuffled. I choose a random card. And what I did here in the performance, I'm sticking this card back here, right, into the middle. And I like to do that sometimes to show them that their card is going in. Right, I'm pushing the card in, holding a pinky break exactly in that location. And at this point, cutting packets to the table. You can do 3-4 packets if you like. Very easily control that card to the top. And just as a convincer, I like to give the cards another shuffle, just to make them think everything's shuffled up. And at this point, I do a slip shuffle. I'm retaining that top card because I'm then going to turn around and do the exact same thing but in the other side. So they're like, what's going on here? This looks like an authentic shuffle. And it is, except for the fact that I just controlled their card to the bottom. So once you still retain it on top, you're slipping off one card, and then the rest of the packets go on top. Okay, And once you have their card in the bottom, you're going to perform what is called a gambler's cop. And what this is here is once you go into Mechanic's Grip, you are slightly pushing this card forward, or the entire deck forward in your hand, and you want to be able to get it around your ring finger, right? And you're pushing the entire deck forward. And in this position, you can hold the deck very easily. You can tilt it up slightly, not need to flash there at the bottom. You can even spread the cards. There's a lot of things you can do very simply and easily with the Gambler's Cop. And they won't see what's going on here. And once you decide to place everything down, you're just gonna hold your hand. Now, I held my hand here in the performance, but normally, once I have it in Gambler's Cop, I'm just dropping my hand down here to the side. And as you can see, it looks very casual, looks very normal. And you're having them hold the cards at this point. And you're guessing incorrectly. I'm saying ace of spades, whatever their card. You know it's not, so guess anything. And you tell them, okay, we'll go through the deck. So now they're actually gonna spread the cards in their hands. They're gonna go through the deck and they're gonna look for your card. And once they realize that your card, the card is not there, you say, oh, well, what was your card? And they tell you the ace of diamonds, for example. And you say, well, that's impossible. You then put your hand in your pocket, and remember, since you're doing the Gambler's Cop, you're gonna have to flip the card around in your pocket to get this. If not, it's gonna come out like this, which is fine too, but I like to have a little bit of a mystery. Plus it looks like you're really grabbing for something in the pocket. Turn the card around. Show them that there's one single card in the pocket, and then reveal. So that's how I like to perform this one. And I have a great one that can be not just a card to pocket, but can be a card to impossible location, card to orange, card to wallet, you name it. And we're gonna go over that version now. Okay, and we're back with the final version that I have for you for card to pocket. And this is one of my favorites because of the things that it allows you to do are insane. Okay, so what I would tell the spectator at this point is I'm going to go through the cards just like this. And what I would like you to do is tell me to stop anywhere you like. Right there. Okay, and take a look. Okay, place all the cards back on top. Give them a little bit of a shuffle. And I love this because it can truly be shuffled. Okay, and at this point, everything has been shuffled. You tell them, I'm gonna try to guess what your card is. Common theme here, right? Let's say, I'm gonna say your card is the Queen of Diamonds. They're gonna say, no, that's not my card. Huh, okay, let's try something different. I'm gonna go to the cards and you tell me when you see your card and I'll stop. At this point you can look away or however you wanna play this one up. Just tell me stop whenever you see your card, okay? Okay, any day now, any day now. Whenever you see your card, just tell me to stop. Okay, wait, what? You didn't see it? Okay, let me give him another shuffle. Let's try it one more time. Just tell me stop whenever you see. Okay, come on, you gotta say stop somewhere. Where? Which one is your card? Do you remember your card? Yes, I remember. My card was the Jack of Clubs. Your card was the Jack of Clubs, seriously? And the Jack of Clubs. Jack of Clubs. And you can really play this up. Jack of Clubs is in here. Oh, that's right, because before we started, I put one card in my pocket, and the card that I put in my pocket was the Jack of Clubs. And let's learn how that's done. Okay, so the setup for this one is going to be one jack of clubs in your pocket. And there's many different versions of this type of trick, but I really like this one because you can spread through and go through every single card and show that their card has truly vanished from the deck. We're going to be doing a force, and this is going to be a slip force, which I believe I've taught on the channel before. I'm going to go through the cards, tell me when to stop, and what I'm doing is I'm slip forcing that card. So here, okay, just like that. And let's go over this quickly so you can see how it's supposed to look. And once this is done like at a proper speed, it looks great. Now, there's one more key ingredient to this trick to get this trick to work. And that is my good friend, the Miss Index. So you have on one side the Jack of Clubs, and then on the other side you have the Jack of Spades. And that is what makes this so convincing. So let's go through. By the way, Bicycle sells an entire deck of Miss Index cards that comes with, I believe, an 1.5-hour tutorial on how to use those cards. I'll try to leave a link in the description. But you're gonna go ahead and go through the cards. They say stop here. You show them the Jack of Clubs. Put the Jack of Clubs back in the middle. You can then give them a fair mix, and if you are riffle shuffling cards just like this, I did not mess with the orientation, but then when I correct them, the orientation is now changed. Another way, let's say we're back, this way the Jack of Clubs will show up. Just make sure, let's go ahead and go through here. Make sure we're in the right spot, right? Did I lose my own card? I lost my own card. I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure here. Let me make sure I'm not crazy. Okay, and Jack of Clubs. Okay, we are in business. That is the right direction. It gets a little confusing sometimes, which if you have a one-way deck, it won't get confusing. Another way you can do this is by fanning the cards, right? Once you fan the cards and you correct them, you have now changed the orientation of the deck, which is something I use all the time. It's brilliant. Especially for example, let's turn this back around. Let's say somebody's choosing a card, boom, they pull the card out. Now, if it's a one-way deck, they put the card right back in the opposite direction. There's a lot of stuff you can use with that. So let's move on to the next part of the trick. Now you played up a little bit. Show them all the cards, or one of the things I like to do is just take the cards if you have a table and spread them all out and kind of go through them. Which one of these is your card? Or if you're feeling a little bit bold, you can actually hand them in the correct orientation, the deck. Have them go through, say put that card on my hand. They're not going to find it. They're going to go all the way through. My card's not here. Well, that seems very impossible. Where was your card? What was your card? Jack of Clubs. Ah, I see. Because you probably didn't see when it invisibly jumped to my pocket. So that is my 3 favorite card to pocket magic routines. And I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed this. I am wearing this shirt in honor of Akira Toriyama, who recently passed away, and Dragon Ball Z's the shit. All right, enjoy. See you in the next one.
Magic lovers, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.